Students today are working to balance their culture and Western education. Despite the changes, we are currently working on our songs, language, dances, storytelling, and many other traditional activities.
You know, Western education or traditional education, they both serve kind of a similar purpose, you know. It's not to fill you up with knowledge, right? It's to open your mind. The important part about it, I guess, is maintaining your harmony in the village, but at the same time being able to go out there and express yourself.
Shelby Fisher Salmon is a high school student in a remote village of Alaska. She is also a Gwich'in Athabascan who is balancing both Western education and her traditional values.
After I'm done with college, I want to get my teaching certificate, and hopefully if the school is still open in Beaver, I want to teach there, because I think it's really important for like Native kids to have a Native teacher in their thing, because they can relate to them, and I'm sure they can relate to anybody else. But I'm a Native person, and I know some things they're going through. I know their history, because it's my history too.
Clara Joseph, an elder from Beaver, Alaska, is extremely knowledgeable about the history of her diverse community. She has seen many changes in her lifetime and encourages young people to stay in school.
Most of us had a hit-and-miss education, because we'll go to school when we can, and then we're out trying to make a living. Our world is changing, and then you need every bit of that education so you can understand your own world.
Paul Williams, Jr. is a Gwich'in bilingual teacher from Beaver, Alaska. He has been teaching for about 23 years and is a major advocate of Gwich'in language revitalization. He would like more children to learn more about their culture.
Shitsu za shia naita chancha naita taketin chijuk kasha takekin ten chijuk kasha takekin hitza kopetolki za kotsan kutloko kwal za kobal khatza shakokwanta ki shakinchik ha shantai.
Diane Bridges is a 5th grade teacher from Fort Yukon, Alaska. She collaborated with a Gwich'in teacher to incorporate culture and language into her classroom.
You have to do a how-to paragraph, and it's all SBA, but if you ask for the fish word of how to cut fish, she'd give it to us, and sometimes we worked together on how-to. That was fun. How to skin a rabbit, how to cut fish, and actually bringing people in and demonstrating and then writing.
Mary Fields, a retired teacher and Athabascan elder, talks about saving our culture and balancing Gwich'in traditions with the Western world.
I think that it's good to hear about your ancestors, how they lived, and they lived a very hard life, but they made it, you know, and they were really strong people. If I could go to college and become a teacher, anybody could. That's the only reason I decided to become a teacher. If I could do it, you could do it. You become anything you want to be, and nothing is impossible.
A good way to strike a balance between the two worlds is to sit down with your elders and laugh with them, sharing old and new stories.
I was sitting there having a cup of coffee like this in the morning, and he said, "So, what you do this weekend?" I told him, "Oh, I went out, I got a cord of wood. Went after some birds," I told him. I was feeling pretty proud of myself sitting there, you know. I was a productive guy. He started laughing. He's 88 years old. He told me, "I got 5 cords." I just started laughing. And then he told me, "Gee, I got those 5 cords and I'm floating down the river. A moose just come out. So I shot it."